Today, everyone, we're gonna discuss Mimaropa Region 4B consists of 5 provinces. Refers to the cluster of emerald islands and islets stretching across the warm tropical seas south of southern Luzon, composed of 2 cities and 71 municipalities. Marinduque is an island province in the Luzon Island group of the Philippines, east of Mindoro, south of Quezon Province and north of Romblon. The province, which is shaped like a heart, is often called the Heart of the Philippines and is the home of the Moriones Festival held during the Holy Week. Delicacies. Bibingkang Bowak is named after the capital of Marinduque, which is Bowak, where it is a specialty, a huge bibingka that is as big as a pizza. It is made with tuba in place of yeast, which explains why, when cooked, the bibingka stays moist on the inside despite being cooked thoroughly over burning coconut husks. Panganan is a dry powdery snack made with arrowroot powder and rice flour called minatamis na bao. Made from dissolved sugar cane jaggery, visitors can buy panganan in travel-size packages for a delicious snack during their travels in Marinduque. It is readily available in many of the province's markets. Tininta. You can find the kakanin suman in many parts of the Philippines. Suman is usually made of glutinous rice cooked in coconut milk and wrapped in banana leaves or palm leaf strips. These sticky native rice delicacies are often eaten with sugar or latik. In Marinduque, they have a unique version of suman called Tininta Suman. Maruya is an extremely popular merienda dish or mid-afternoon snack in Marinduque and even in the Philippines. Travelers can find this delicious and filling snack in food stalls at the side of the street, in neighborhoods and markets. Maruya also uses saba banana, except it's sliced vertically. For a flatter shape, the banana slices are dipped in the special batter lined to form a bed of banana slices and deep fried. Festivals. Moriones Festival. Moriones Festival comes from the word morion, a Spanish helmet named after Domingo Moriones or Moros, referring to sea pirates that attacked the towns of Marinduque during Spanish times. In the festival, many literature use the word to indicate both the mask, costume, and the participant who wear them and take part in the rituals. Bila-Bila Festival is celebrated during the town fiesta in Boac Town, capital of Marinduque. The event features the life cycle of butterflies, since butterfly farming is the town's unique industry. Literally stated, a butterfly is mainly day flying insect which is essential to environment. But for the Boaqueños, butterfly is not just a simple creature of God, but a symbol of hope. Aside from its natural role of enhancing the environment, butterfly has been their good source of income for numerous years. Gasang Gasang Festival is a yearly colorful Easter Sunday festival in the town of Gasan, province of Marinduque. It is celebration of the of the origin of the name of the town Gasan, which came from the term gasang gasang, a type of coral that used to be seen around the town's shoreline. Kanga Festival was implemented by the local government, which is celebrated annually to correspond with San Isidro Labrador's feast day of May 13. Kanga in Marinduqueñan Tagalog is a sled made of bamboo usually carried by carabao. It is used by farmers to transport tools or harvest from their homes to the fields or to the market. Tuba Festival. Tuba Festival is the native drink obtained from the coconut tree by the Mangangarit tuba gatherers. A festival in honor of the Mangangarit and tuba drinking, a pastime has been developed in the town of Torrijos and coincides with the town fiesta. Choreographed street dancing utilizing props of bamboo and coconut materials accompanied by drum and lyre bands. Seafood Festival. The, the abundance of seafood in Santa Cruz is underlined by this festival celebrated May during the Town Fiesta celebration. Costume designs inspired by the likeness and colors of crabs and shrimps are worn by the participants engaged in the choreographed movements along the streets. Tourist attractions. Mount Malindig. Mount Malindig is a large potentially active stratovolcano on the island of Marinduque in the Philippines. The mountain is the largest on the islands of Marinduque and the most popular climb and hike on the island for mountaineers, and alike known for its unique environmental biodiversity. It is the home of different species of wild orchids and other endemic wildlife. Bawak Cathedral. The church, it seemed, was once a fortress during the Spanish era. This was the quite evident on the rough stone walls surrounding the churchyard, and its location, which was on the highest part of the town, aptly named Barangay Mataas. According to the National Historical Institute markers set on its walls, the cathedral was built in 1792. It became a haven for the locals during a Moro attack in the 1900s and was the place where the Philippine Revolutionary flag was blessed in 1899. The Poktoy Beach. The Poktoy Beach is located in Barangay Poktoy within the municipality of Torrijos. It is one of the finest beaches on the Marinduque mainland and is surrounded by clean clear water. Warm, happy locals always welcome the curious visitor. The area is also a hangout for the local community, where you can spend the night singing karaoke or talk and meet the locals. Not only is a social area, but it also doubles a small market area in the day. You can purchase the latest catch from the fishermen, buy products from the different shops and stalls, and just relax in one of several resorts in the area. Ungab Rock Formation. The Ungab Rock Formation is one of the most iconic natural landmarks of the province of Marinduque. Its most characteristic feature is the arc form through years of erosion, situated on the eastern coast of the island of Mongpong. The Ungab Rock Formation stands next to a beach and is surrounded by clear blue and turquoise water. Simple yet priceless. Maniwaya Island. Maniwaya Island, simple yet priceless pleasures await in Maniwaya. Bask on its white sand beach, catch a boat to Palad Sandbar and Ungab Rock Formation of Mongpong Island. Dive or snorkel in its vivid waters, or just catch the island's idyllic sunrise or sunset. The Bagumbungan Cave. Bagumbungan Cave in Sitio Puti, Barangay San Isidro, Santa Cruz, Marinduque, is for sure one of the best cave here in the Philippines. It is a 1.9 kilometer long cave and some parts are still unexplored. It is protected by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources with the help of San Isidro local government unit to spare the cave from exploitation. Oriental Mindoro, rice granary and fruit basket of southern Tagalog, is a province in the Philippines located on the island of Mindoro under Mimaropa region in Luzon, about 140 kilometers southwest of Manila. Delicacies: Adobong Pugita, Tamilok, Suman sa Lihiya, and Kokajam. Adobong Pugita is a Filipino specialty originating from Oriental Mindoro. This adobo dish is made with mature octopus that's cooked in a combination of vinegar and soy sauce. Other common ingredients including garlic, onions, oil, and bay leaves for flavoring. Amelok is a popular Filipino delicacy also known as woodworm because it is found in decaying rotten logs or thick tree trunks submerged underwater in swamp like mangroves. The wood is then cracked open in order to extract the slimy creatures from inside. Suman sa lihiya. Suman sa lihiya is a traditional Filipino rice cake that is usually made from glutinous rice. Aside from using glutinous rice, some variations also use root crops such as cassava. Coco jam. Minatamis na bao, which literally translates to sweetened coconut, is very easy to make. All you need are coconut cream, brown sugar, and patience, as it takes a good few hours of gentle simmer to bring the sweetened coconut milk to desired soft ball stage. Festivals. Bahaghari Banana Festival, Bongayog Sulyog Festival, Dabalisti Festival, Pakapya Agtike Festival, and Kapakyanan Festival. Bahaghari Festival is a colorful celebration highlighted by street dancing, a parade of colorful floats, and a different kind of Marianas festival. As indicated by an old story, the early pioneers of Pinamalayan originated from Marinduque. While on their approach to Mindoro utilizing their pontoons, they experienced turbulent climate and lost their course. They appealed to God Almighty for deliverance and direction, so that climate cleared and a rainbow showed up upcoming. The Banana Festival is celebrated as thanksgiving for the abundance of banana in the municipality of Baco. The celebration includes the traditional lupakan, harana, and pandanguhan. The festival also features some sumptuous meals and delicacies, whose main ingredient is banana, and are displayed on artistically designed booths made of materials from banana trees. The Bongayong Sulyog Festival. The name Sulyog is a combination of Mangyan term suli, meaning banana, and the Tagalog word nyog, for coconut. Said products are the main agricultural crops of Bongabong. Presented in a street dance, Sulyog Festival is the culmination of Thanksgiving rites in honor of the town patron Saint Joseph, where the performers portrays the harvesting of bananas and coconut, extracting coconut from shell and dried for copra, and the assorting of bananas for sale, and offering of these products to the patron saint. The Dabalisti Festival features different freshwater species found in Nawan Lake through props and costume in a street dance. Da stands for dalag, ba for banak, lis for banglis, T for tilapia, and hit for hito. For the constituents of Nawan, the Balisti hit personifies their struggle in recognizing the importance of Nawan Lake. This festival dramatizes the dignity of the fisher folks and their role in the economic development of municipality. Pakapya Agtike Festival. The official festival of the municipality of Socorro resembles a native Tadiawan Mangyan Thanksgiving rituals to praise the Almighty for bountiful harvest. Highlights of the festivities include the annual street dancing competition and other activities that creatively showcase the municipality's abundant harvest of high-value crops such as palay and a wide variety of fruits and vegetables. The Kapakyanan Festival. Although the main agricultural crop is a rice, a great portion of the town's land planted with citrus and tropical fruits like rambutan, lanzones, and durian. These fruits are shipped in large quantities to Metro Manila and neighboring provinces. Victoria is presently known as the fruit basket of Oriental Mindoro. Kapakyanan Festival is a fruit festival highlighting the abundance of fruit produce of the town. Kapakyanan is a Mangyan term which means kasaganaan or abundance. Tourist attractions: Mount Halcon, Puerto Galera, Tamaraw Falls, islands of Bulalakaw, and Arigoy River and Bancuro Church ruins. Mount Halcon is the natural diving barrier of Oriental and Occidental Mindoro. It is one of the icons of Oriental Mindoro and is the highest peak in the province. Its height of 2,586 meters makes it the 18th highest mountain in the Philippines. It is also known as one of the best hiking destinations and one of the toughest mountains to climb in the country, featuring long, often steep trails through dense jungle, crystal clear waters from its rivers, as well as magnificent summit with the view of breathtaking sea of clouds. Puerto Galera is a municipality located on the northern coast of Mindoro Island in the Philippines. It is known for its stunning beaches, crystal clear waters, and vibrant marine life, making it a popular destination for tourists and divers alike. Tamaraw Falls. Tamaraw Falls is one of Puerto Galera's most popular attractions. This majestic natural wonder has a height of 423 feet, which can be compared to a tall building. It has a unique Y-shaped view to its twin falls merging together. Flowing strong wind and wild, it's definitely a fascinating sight that is worth a visit. It was named after Mindoro's most popular animal, which is the tamaraw. It is a dwarf buffalo that can only be found in the Philippines. Islands of Bulalakaw. Bulalakaw, the southernmost town of the province of Oriental Mindoro, is a paradise on its own right, endowed with the unspoiled natural resources and amazing people. It is a promising getaway for those dreaming of nature and adventure. Its forests and parks are ideal for hiking and trekking. Numerous white sandy islands for camping and beach bombing. Then there are beautiful coves, hidden caves, waterfalls, lakes, and other surprises that await everyone. Arigoy River. Arigoy River, it's a 2-hour test of paddling strength versus the strong current and splashing cold waters to conquer the 17 rapids. After an adrenaline-pumping experience, enjoy Arigoy's clear waters or check out the hilly terrain surrounding the river or interact with the locals. Bancuro Church Ruins. The Bancuro Church Ruins, popularly known as the Simbahang Bato, is located in Barangay Bancuro in Nawan. The Simbahang Bato is an ancient roofless ruin of a church and priory built during the 17th century. In early 1600s, the Augustinian priests established their first settlement here in Barangay Bancuro in Nawan to evangelize the natives. Occidental Mindoro, home of the indigenous Mayans. Officially, the province of Occidental Mindoro is a province in the Philippines located in the Mimaropa region. The province occupies the western half of the island of Mindoro. Delicacies. Bibingkang lalaki. One heavy snack has been dubbed bibingkang lalaki is made with tuba instead of yeast, which results in a moist and pudding-like consistency. The fact that it's male is a joking reference to the fact that it has eggs. Festivals. Dugoy Festival, Tuna Festival, Saknungan Festival, Arawatan Festival, Indak Padurukan Festival. The Dugoy Festival is an annual festival in the municipality of Sablayan, Occidental Mindoro, Philippines. It is celebrated during the town fiesta and through street parades and street dancing which feature the Mangyan culture. It has become popular in recent years and is now in the 7th year. Tuna Festival. The event is named Toneto Leladang Tuna Festival, and this is the only second year it is celebrated. Mamburao is the most recent success story for WWF Philippines. This town is the first in the Philippines to receive an EU certification for conforming to all standards set by the EU for exporting tuna, and as such, the town celebrates. Saknungan Festival. Ang Mangyan word is literally means bayanihan. Saknungan Festival. Ang Mangyan word is literally meant bayanihan, the spirit of cooperation and unity at work, which is practiced by the people of Mindoro in their everyday activities, especially during the planting and harvesting season of the palay, the major agricultural product of Occidental Mindoro. Arawatan Festival. Organized in connection with Occidental Mindoro's 68th founding anniversary, celebration features an exhibition of this province's natural attractions through a photo exhibit, an agritourism trade fair showcasing agricultural, coastal, and marine products, street dancing, sports events, and the Ginoong Agrikultura and Binibining Turismo 2018, among others. Indak Pandurukan Festival is an inter-barangay street dancing competition with a team, Mangyan at Tamaraw, mukha at kulay ng San Jose, Occidental Mindoro, celebrated every 29th day of April, which showcase rich cultural heritage of the town by means of Mangyan and Tamaraw-inspired dances, costumes, and props in lively and energetic performances. Tourist attractions. Mount Idlit Baco National Park, Apo Reef Nature Park, Calong River, Onoda Trail and Caves, Bisay Falls, Calawagan River Resort. Mount Iglit Baco National Park. The Mount Iglit Baco National Park is a protected area of the Philippines and ASEAN Heritage Park located in the island of Mindoro in central Philippines. The park covers an area of 75,445 hectares surrounding Mount Iglit and Mount Baco in the central interior of Mindoro. Apo Reef Nature Park. Apo Reef is the second largest contiguous coral reef in the world and the largest one in the Philippines. The Apo Reef Natural Park consists of the 3 islands. Apo Reef is the largest among the 3 islands. It has a shallow lagoon with a depth of 2 meters to 10 meters surrounded by mangrove forest, which serves as the source of food, nursery and spawning ground of several coastal and marine species of fauna and sanctuary of birds. Calong River is an inland body of water that has a white sand riverbank. The water is so crystal clear, you can see the stones in the riverbed. It will take you an hour to get there, but it's worth it because along the way are rice fields, streams, and the Mangyan communities that will make your trip more memorable. Onoda Trail and Caves. The Onoda Trail and Caves is one of Lubang's popular tourist spots. It serves as the hideout and escape route of Lieutenant Hiro Onoda and his troops during World War II. The trail runs for 8 kilometers, covering a series of 4 caves. There are also streams, century-old trees, and wild animals along the way. Bisay Falls is a waterfall located in Abra de Ilog, Occidental Mindoro, Philippines. It is a popular tourist destination for nature lovers and adventure seekers. According to a review on TripAdvisor, the falls can be reached after a 1.5-hour walk from the highway near Abra de Ilog Port. Along the way, visitors can see native people. Calawagan River Resort. Calawagan Mountain Calawagan River Resort is a public resort located in the forested mountain of Occidental Mindoro, managed by the local government. This is a quick getaway destination for local families, barcadas, and teenagers, especially during summer, since this place have a natural cool and refreshing waters. It has a very clean river called Kanawagan River, which is the main source of fresh water in the swimming pools.
Now we're moving in Palawan. Palawan is a world-renowned destination for breathtaking inland seascapes, offering unparalleled culture, adventure, and natural experiences. Visitors can immerse themselves trekking through hills, valleys, and rivers, as well as snorkeling, diving in pristine waters. Now we proceed to the delicacies. Crocodile sisig, lato seaweed, cashew nuts, and danggit lamayo. Lato seaweed. Lato seaweed is locally known as lato. This type of seaweed is common food found on the tables of most Palaweños family. This plant is named sea grapes because one is look like small grapes and two is found on the sea. So when you put them together, you'll get sea grapes. Lato, lato is a long and plump and is also very slimy. Lato usually comes with a vinegar dip. It's quite salty flavor and tastes like the saltness of the sea. Now, crocodile sisig is a dish usually made with chopped pork, taking all the good parts of pig's head, making it into a delectable pulutan, food accompanied by alcohol drinks, or paired with hot steaming rice as a vein. Crocodile meat might be an intimidating sound to ears, but crocodile sisig in Palawan will be a unique treat for you to taste. Palaweños is taking your usual sisig in a realm of rarity, with crocodile meat taking the place of pork, chicken meat, and tuna. Cashew nuts is flawlessly coated with smooth honey and caramelized brown sugar, and in Palawan, known as the cashew capital of the Philippines, and Roas is the cashew capital of the province. They are the top producer of cashew nuts in the El Nido, Cuyo, and Durman. Danggit limayo refers to a fish marinated with vinegar, crushed garlic, and crushed peppercorn. In this case, the fish used is danggit. Lamayo is of course similar to a daing na bangus, which most of us are familiar with, especially in Tagalog region. It seems dry compared to a dried fish or daing. Lamayo is usually from Palawan but is also available in the other parts of Mindanao and Visayas. The fresh danggit fish are sliced open and deboned, soaked and or washed with the marinade, then partially aired or sun-dried before frying. Now we proceed to festivals. Palawan has a festivals of Puerto Princesa City Foundation's Day, Balayong Festival, Pistaway, ang Kagweban, if I pronounced that right, Love Affair with Nature, Baragatan sa Palawan, Arawedan Festival. Puerto Princesa City Foundation Day. This festival is foundation anniversary of the city in the forest. Puerto Princesa City celebrate every year on 14th March. Activities like sports, beauty pageants, parade, street dance, and quiz bees are conducted on this special day. Balayong Festival. This festival starts at the beginning of March, commemorates the founding anniversary of the city of Puerto Princesa, Palawan, highlighted by balayong tree planting, street dancing, and colorful floral parade, depicting the Palawan cherry blossom from which festival derives its name. Pistaway ang Kagweban, or Feast of the Forest, is an annual tree planting activity initiated by the government of Puerto Princesa to conserve the environment, promote reforestation. Held by the third week of June, the event was previously conducted Sitio Magarawak in Bukangan, but has been moved to a forest near the Irawan watershed to rejuvenate the river. Love Affair with Nature. Looking for a unique and meaningful way to spend your Valentine's Day, considering joining the citizen of Puerto Princesa in expressing love for an extraordinary someone? Mother Nature. Every February 14th, local and tourists gathered at the beach in Barangay San Jose to plant mangroves along the shore and preserve the marine ecosystem. Baragatan sa Palawan. Baragatan sa Palawan is a week-long festival celebrating the founding anniversary of a civil government of Palawan province. This showcased the rich history, culture, and lifestyle of the people who have long inhabited the area. Every third week of the June, locals from all over the Palawan gathered in Puerto Princesa City, where the provincial capital is located, to celebrate the anniversary of the world's best island. Arawedan Festival. The natural beauty of San Vicente, the Arawedan Festival, is also features programs that showcase rich cultural heritage of Palawan. Visitors can expect to witness colorful street dances, cultural presentations, and other exciting activities that offers glimpse into the local way of life. Tourist attraction: Barracuda Lake, Twin Lagoon, Calawit Island Wildlife Sanctuary, Coron Bay, El Nido Marine Reserve Park, and Etalula Island. Barracuda Lake is known for its diving site, where you can find bone of fish on the shoreline, salt and fresh water, which is optimum temperature to dive in, are accompanied by the blue lakes and scenery. A normal island hopping excursion in Coron also includes visit to Barracuda Lake. Twin Lagoon. Two lagoons interconnected by a small hole in between the Cards Mountain, part of Coron Ultimate Tour. Twin Lagoon is one of the most popular. This great location is a lagoon made out of two bodies of water separated by stunning limestone cliff on one of the several islets that makes up Calamian Archipelago in Palawan. Calawit Island Wildlife Sanctuary. The Calawit Safari Park is a 3,700 hectares game reserve and wildlife sanctuary. In Calawit Island of Palawan of Province Coast, this features African giraffes and zebras carried by a supposed translocation habitat trial involving Kenya President Jomo Kenyatta and the Philippines President Ferdinand Marcos. The sanctuary was established on August 31, 1976. Coron Bay. Coron is one of the top tourist destinations in the Philippines. It's best known for the world-class World War II era wreck diving. But the island also offers limestone karst landscape, beautiful Palawan beaches, crystal clear freshwater lakes, and shallow water coral reefs. El Nido Marine Reserve Park. El Nido Marine Reserve Park is one of the exotic tourist destinations in Palawan. This park is stretched over an area of 96,000 hectares, sporting a very wide and diverse ecosystem. The blessed ecosystem of El Nido comprises magnificent limestones, cliff, pristine beaches, dense rainforest, mangroves, and wildlife. Manta Ray is a stunning attraction of this site, as it is home to the rarest mammal known as the sea cow, also called dugong in local dialect. And Talula Island. Like other neighboring tropical islands, Entalula is famed for its long stretch powdery white shore and crystal clear blue water, alluring tourists to swim and relax. But this island's vibe is serene and laid back. Tourists can also enjoy some snorkeling here to see many awesome fish. Romblon, the Marble Country. Romblon is an archipelagic province of the Philippines located in Mimaropa region. Its main islands include Tablas, which covers 9 municipalities, Sibuyan, with its 3 towns, as well as the smaller island municipalities of Corcuera, Concepcion, San Jose, and Romblon, the provincial capital. Delicacies of Romblon: Balichaw na bangus, gayabon, taghilaw, sea shell, and inaslum. Inaslum is a Filipino vegetable soup dish from Romblon prepared with any available fresh vegetables. In in the region in season, common vegetable use are bottle gourd, okra, snake beans, and water spinach. Balichaw na bangus. Balichaw na bangus is Romblon's own version of bagoong. For those who are not familiar with bagoong, it's a traditional condiment in the Philippines. Basically, it is salted and fermented fish or alamang. Gayabon. Gayabon is a vegetable dish that originated in the province of Romblon. The cuisine is prepared with fresh taro leaves and coconut milk. It's known as Romblon's version of Bicol's laing. Taghilaw. Taghilaw is a pork meat intestines cooked in vinegar sauce, a dish similar in preparation to dinuguan but minus the blood. Sea shell. Sea shell, a local edible shellfish, one cannot normally eat by sucking it out if it's shell, but instead with an aid of pin, you slowly pick the meat out. When fishermen aren't able to get a good catch of fish for the day, they will often resort looking for these shells by the shore, often cooked in coconut milk. Now we proceed to festival. Binaray Festival, Marble Festival, Pagdayaw Festival, Sakinyogan Festival, Kanidugan Festival. Binaray Festival. Binaray Festival of Romblon is an annual cultural and religious event to honor Nuestro Señor Santo Niño de Romblon. Held every second week of January, the Binaray Festival is similar to the Sinulog Festival of Cebu, showcasing the rich culture and deep faith of Romblonons. Binaray Festival Binaray Festival of Romblon is an annual cultural and religious event to honor Nuestro Señor Santo Niño de Romblon. Held every second week of January, the Binaray Festival is similar to the Sinulog Festival of Cebu, showcasing the rich culture and deep faith of Romblomanons in Roman Catholicism. Marble Festival. Romblon Marble Festival, also called simply Marble Festival, is an annual festival where the marble industry takes center stage in the province of Romblon, Philippines every 2nd of January. Mali. Marble Festival. Marble Festival. Romblon's Marble Festival, also called simply as Marble Festival. It's the annual festival where the marble industry takes center stage in the province of Romblon, Philippines, every 2nd of January. The first Romblon Marble Festival was launched on Romblon Shopping Center on January 13, 2011. Pagdayaw Festival. Pagdayaw Festival. Pagdayaw Festival is held for Thanksgiving and worship through colorful and festive dancing. Saginyogan Festival. Saginyogan Festival, previously called Coco Banana Festival, is yearly agricultural festival as well as the founding anniversary celebration in the town of Alcantara in Romblon, Philippines, every March of 21st. Kanidugan Festival. This festival is celebrated in the first week of April on Anjogan, Tablas Island, Romblon. The street dance parade and ground demonstration is composed of participants from the barangay level. Each of the participants is wearing their best and colorful costumes made from coconut product. It's showcasing the importance of coconut or niyog in Filipino or nidog, a local term where its name came from. Tourist attraction: St. Joseph Cathedral and Belfry. Romblon is the capital town of Romblon province. Has many things boast about. Aside from natural wonders, Romblon has heritage and religious sites. It's considered the oldest Roman Catholic church in the province. St. Joseph Cathedral was one of the 26 colonial churches declared National Cultural Treasure in 2001. Ipot Cave. Situated on a limestone cliff facing the Sibuyan Sea, is dwelling place of swifts, locally known as Balinsa sa Dao, hence its name Ipot, which refers to a bird droppings. It is where the archaeological artifacts were discovered in 1936. Kolong Kolong Beach. Kolong Kolong Beach is an unspoiled beach if you're finding to get away from stress or you want to unwind. This beach is a peaceful and also have a rock formation. The beach also offers white powdery sand and crystal clear water. Mount Bandarahan. Mount Bandarahan is situated close to the village Masudsud and the town of Concepcion. They also said that the American soldier in the early 20th century climbed the island mountain and planted an American flag. Tinigban Falls. Tinigban Falls. The falls site is an exotic rock formation amid or greenery, and there's an old Spanish encomendero once built a mansion here, embedding a mirror into a huge rock so he could have a full view of the waterfall from his bathroom.